This is a tutorial for how to add media and links to your Coursesites course using the original learning management system, the original Coursesites learning management system. And you can tell that it's the original system because you have the navigation bar on the left, and this is how your students get around your course. All right, so to start, you want to go ahead and click the edit button for your content. And I'm going to start with linking up a website. Okay, I found a math website that I like, and I've highlighted the title, and I'm going to copy that title and go back to my page and paste that title in. Now notice the format is not what I want. It copied over the format from that website. I want to clear out that format. So what I'm going to do is highlight it, and I'm going to first, there's two things that you may need to do to clear out the formatting. The first is I want to make it paragraph format, and that didn't work. So this is paragraph format. It's just regular Arial font, and it didn't work. So my first attempt didn't work by clicking and saying I want it to be paragraph format. My second attempt is to go to this eraser tool inside of my toolbar and say remove formatting. Now before I do that, you may not be seeing your eraser tool. It could be that your toolbar is hidden or and needs to be revealed, all the tools. So the way to do that is by clicking the double down arrow that says show more. It's called a chevron. And notice now I have 3 layers of tools, and my eraser tool is on the top right, and I say remove formatting, and boom, that's much nicer. Okay, now I'm going to link up that website by going back to my website, simply clicking in the URL bar at the top and grabbing that URL and go back to my page. Now, to link up that URL, I click the hyperlink tool, and it asks me what the link path is. I go ahead and paste it in there, okay? But you're not done yet. It's really important for websites that you say open in a new window. That's because websites don't necessarily work inside of this learning management system. So you're better off saying open in a new window. You can experiment with either and see how that works for you. But here I am, and now this website is linked up and ready to go. If I submit it, you can see what I mean by open in a new window. I click it, and it opens. Here's a new tab. This website opens up in a new tab, and I still have my content that isn't interfered with by this link. So it opened in a new window for me. Okay, I'm going to back to the edit button, and now I'm going to link up a document into my website. Okay, so to add a document, I go ahead and say, I click the, let's see, oh, I have to actually put in the name of my document. So here's the name of my document, and I go ahead and highlight it. Okay, once again, I click the hyperlink or the insert edit link, and now I'm going to browse my computer because that document is on my computer, and I find it right here, and I insert it. Now again, I want to say open this in a window frame, but it will go ahead and just download that document. But I'll go ahead and just say open in a new window frame. Okay, there that document is. And when I submit it, and so as a student, I would come to it and would click it, and it downloads right here into my browser window. Okay. All right, so 2 down, 2 more to go. Let's go ahead and go into the edit mode again. And now I'm going to add a graphic, okay? So I've found a graphic that is available to the public without, available for public domain, so there's no copyright to this image, so I'm able to use it. And I download that image, I right-click, and then say save image as, and I save it to my computer, And I already have it there, so I'm going to cancel that. It's already saved to my computer. All right, there it is. So I go back to now it's on my local drive, and I go back and I'm ready to insert that graphic. This time, instead of clicking the link, hyperlink, I click this little tool called Insert Edit Image. It's this icon to the left, Insert Edit Image, and now I browse my computer for that image that I downloaded. And there it is, and I click that. Now, there's my image. Now, there's a couple things I can do with this image. And I'll just say insert, and then I'll demonstrate to you how this works. Okay, so there's my image. Look how big it is. So one thing that I can do with this image is I can shrink it down a little bit. It's too big. So I highlight the image, and then it has little handlebars or grab bars, and I shrink it down pretty far, and that's about kind of where I want my image. But I want to be able to, as I type, here is more information. As I type, I want that image to be, I want the text to wrap around that image. Right now it's not. I can't get the text to wrap around that image, okay? The way that you do that is you can highlight and edit your image. So you highlight your image. Once again, I go back here to Insert/Edit Image, and I go into Appearance. Now I can go in and set the alignment. I want that image to be left justified, and notice how the text, this little kind of icon area over here shows me what's going to happen on my page as I make different selections. So if I go left, I want my image on the right, I want my image on the left, I want it in the middle, and you can see that I want it on the bottom, I want the text to wrap on the bottom. So I can kind of play around with different options, and then I can also add space around it. Notice that the text just bumps right up against that image. I want to add some space. I'm going to add some vertical space. I'm going to say 15 pixels there and 15 pixels horizontally, and now I've got some space around my image with the text wrapping around it. So here I've selected left justify with 15 pixels of vertical space and 15 pixels of horizontal space, and now I say update and say okay, and now I can actually wrap text around my image. You see? So now it looks a little bit more sophisticated and isn't wasting blank space. Okay, so there's the image insertion. Okay, so now we're ready to add the video, and I'm going to go back in and go find the video. I've got a video right here. I'm going to grab that title, and I'm going to paste it there. Notice again the formatting is not what I want. So I click the eraser tool, I click the paragraph, and there it is, ready to go. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and highlight that and link it to my video, and I grab that little URL, and now I go ahead and click. Now this is the icon that we use for embedded videos and media, and notice it's got a little kind of a player icon on it. So I click that, paste the URL, and go ahead and say insert. If I test it, oh, it just doesn't want to work. Let's try the URL. What I'm going to do is, instead of clicking the URL that's offered to me by YouTube under the share, I'm actually going to grab the URL at the top of the window. Well, let's try that. See if we have better luck with that. So again, I click the video embed media tool and paste that URL right there. There, now it's revealing this is what I want, and I say insert. But what happened? It's the video is not showing up in the body of my content. You have to say submit, and once you say submit, then your video shows up, and it just looks beautiful inside of your page. Now I've got graphics, video, I've got a downloadable document, and I've got a website. And that's how you do it in Coursesites Original. Thank you.